But Kevin Schwantz's long-sought achievement has been marred by tragedy. His chief rival, defending world champion Wayne Rainey, had a paralyzing crash while leading last week's Italian Grand Prix. Rainey's home overlooks this track, where today was to be his triumphant return. He had hoped to secure his fourth straight title in front of friends, family, and his fans. The challenge of competition, however, waits for no man. As Rainey would wish, his fellow riders are here to answer the call at Laguna Seca. Prime Network proudly presents exclusive coverage of the United States Motorcycle Grand Prix. Brought to you by Honda Motorcycles, the leader in on and off-road fun. Honda, come ride with us. By Toyota Motorsports, where technology on a fast track is built into every Toyota car and truck you buy. By No Fear, don't let your fears stand in the way of your dreams. And by your local Yamaha dealer, who invites you to see their exciting line of motorcycles and ATVs. Welcome to Laguna Seca. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Joy. It's a bittersweet weekend as the U.S. Motorcycle Grand Prix returns here for the first time in 2 years, suffering the loss to the sport of its defending champion, Wayne Rainey. But there is action aplenty here, and the 250cc race is set to begin. So let's go down to Manufacturers Midway and meet our expert, my colleague Peter Clifford.
Thank you, Mike. I'm down here on Manufacturers Row, and while the U.S. market is exclusively for big road bikes, for the European and Japanese manufacturers, their home road bike sales in the 250cc category are supremely important. The 250cc racing class, it's the category for the knockdown, drag-out fight, the kicking and clawing. And around the twistier sections here at Laguna Seca, the 250cc machines will be the fastest bikes here today. But for more on the incredible Laguna Seca track, let's go over to somebody who knows every inch of the tarmac, Superbike ace, David Sadowski.
I'm standing here in the middle of a three-story turn known as the corkscrew, perhaps the most legendary turn in U.S. road racing. Now, in order to cut a fast lap at Laguna Seca, you need only to get through here on two wheels. Try to make up time in this section, and it can get ugly in a hurry. The guys with the best track knowledge and the most courage are going to go wide open over the top of turn one to find their time. It's a 165-mile-an-hour blind drop-off that leads into the hardest braking section on the circuit. Back to you, Mike.
And Dave, those are two bad places to have a problem. Pole sitter Mick Doohan, in qualifying yesterday afternoon, top of your screen, tried to select second gear coming to the corkscrew, went to neutral and then jammed into first, high-siding him. He and the motorcycle come sliding down, three-story drop. After over the curbing, Doohan was able to kick the motorcycle away. And when he got back on his feet, walked over to the fence and signed autographs for fans until a car came to take him back to the paddock. He was uninjured. Another crash, this one last Sunday, dramatically affected the 250cc race today. Here is Steve Evans.
Until a week ago, few people were betting against that young man, Tetsuya Harada, from winning the 250 World Championship. He already has 3 wins under his belt. But then came Italy last Sunday, and this get-off. Even though Harada was uninjured, the Italian stewards refused to allow him to remount. And that was fairly controversial, considering the rider that put back into the points chase here at Laguna. And with that story making his television debut, the boss man of the Vance & Hines AMA road racing team, Terry Bannon.
Thanks, Steve, and it's a pleasure to be here. Loris Capirozzi is the Italian that benefited from Harada's fall just a week ago. And now only 4 points behind in the points chase, he could actually overtake Harada at this event. There's 25 points to the winner, 20 points to the runner-up. So you know that Capirozzi is going to be on the gas every lap of this race.
Terry, the motorcycles are on their warm-up lap. Capirozzi is on the pole on Honda. Jean-Philippe Rougia, Max Biaggi, Doriano Ramboni. 3 Hondas and an Aprilia in row 1. Alberto Puig, Louis Danton, Pierfrancesco Chili, and Loris Reggiani in the second row. In row number 3, Helmut Bradl, Tetsuya Harada in the third row, Jochen Schmidt and Nobi Aoki will form the third row. 36 starters in all, and they're on their warm-up lap on this 11-turn road race course. Let's ride along with Helmut Bradl. Check that, that'll be Max Biaggi. He gets a little offline there on this one warm-up lap.
Very critical, Mike, to warm up the right side of the tires going through the corkscrew there. The majority of the turns here are left-handed, and this warm-up lap is crucial to get the right side of that tire warm.
This is helmet throttle on Honda. They'll be starting inside of the third row.
I was going to